again. So, this is Lauren Mercury with Third Eye Doll Astrology and Tarot. I know I'm shuffling the cards the wrong way. I like to do that sometimes. But I am here to do a rather quick yes or no question. So, if you have a yes or no question on your mind, whether it be about love, other relationships, work, school, whatever it is, spirituality, I'm going to give you about 10 seconds to think of this question and meditate on it, and we'll begin. Okay, I think it's time. All right, so if you pick pile number one, what is the answer to pile number one's yes or no question? What is the answer to pile number one's yes or no question? Is it a yes or a no? Is it a yes or a no? Let's find out. All right, so you come to this reading today because you're in a lot of confusion. Some of you might be like, have some mental health going on, or you're just in a lot of fear, or a lot of just needing a lot of discernment about something because something's not right. And it's like, instead of a path that's well lit, you're being guided by the moon. So in a way, it is about intuition. But I feel like with the moon, it's a very confusing energy. It's not like the high priestess where it's like, I'm going to rely on my intuition. It's like with the moon, it's like relying too much on emotion in how I feel about it. And it's kind of murky, rolling through murky waters. But in any sense, I know that you're confused about something. Let's look at the challenge here. So I feel as though like you've really been enduring something for a long time. Because you see the infinity symbol above this person here? It's like a continuous cycle. And it's like you're trying your best to tame the line within yourself, just like in this picture. And really trying to endure things so that things are not getting out of hand. But you're losing hope. You're losing strength here, and it's like you're looking for an answer. All right, look at the advice card here. It's the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is like, I think it's the just do it card. It's like it doesn't really have like any fear. It's a Wands card. It's fearless. And I feel as though like whatever you're doing right now, like you just gotta do it. For some of you, I think that you're motivated by anger or resentment. And I think that if you are guided by anger and resentment, Spirit's telling you to, maybe not just do it. Maybe, reel it in a little bit. Think about this from another approach. Now, take it how it resonates, because it's a lot of people watching, and I want you to take it how it resonates for your situation. But Page of Wands, especially with this moon card here, it's like you just gotta do it. For some of you, you're asking about a new project. For others of you, it could be so many things. Let's look at the actual outcome. So the outcome is the Hermit card. So yeah, the outcome is the Hermit card, and this is where we take a self-analysis. We take a step back. We actually go within ourselves and really figure out whether or not this is what we want, right? This is what we need to do. And with the Hermit energy, it's looking at the Page of Wands. And I feel like whatever's going on in your life, you're the one who has control over that. Turn off my heater. Oh, I think I turned it off. Yeah. Sorry about that. But yeah, so it's really calling on you to really figure out what your motivations are, whatever it is. But I really feel like it's like it should be approached in a more cautious manner. And I feel like with the Page of Wands, it's a more of a warlike type of energy. So if you're looking for an answer, yes or no, the answer is no for now, because I think Spirit wants you to really do a self-analysis and really be honest about what you would find about yourself in a sense. Okay, let's see if I can find something else. There's 3 major arcana, so there's something's big going on in your life, that's for sure. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot of self-analysis. So pile 1, I'm afraid your answer is no. I feel like if you need a lot of guidance, I would definitely, you know, ask spirit for the answers. If you need a guide, because the Hermit's energy is also about a guide, someone who is wiser. It could be a tarot reader, astrologer. It could be an older, wiser person, an elder. It could be anybody. So pile number 1, just I'm going to advise you to ask for guidance, whether you find it within yourself, which I think it's the Page of Wands energy is about, or find it with somebody else. You might also find advice from someone who is a Sagittarius, Aries, Leo as well, because I feel like a lot of the energy is kind of stagnant, and I feel like it's asking you to make a movement somewhere. Okay, so pile number 2 is the answer to your question, a yes or a no. Pile number 2 is is answer to your question, a yes or a no. Okay. All right, we got the King of Cups energy. King of Cups energy is a really good card to have because this person is, you know, they know what they want and they are with good emotional energy to do what they need to do. Let's look at the challenge position here. Oh, nice. So it's like whatever you're doing, I feel like you're probably a Cancer. If not, it doesn't have to be a Cancer energy here. But I feel as though you're looking for this happy family or something that you're trying to manifest or envision that will make you happy, okay? You really are making a wish here. And I think it has to do with togetherness. I think it has to do with happy times. I think it has to do with family. But there is a preponderance of cup cards here already. And in the challenge position, we have 10 of cups. And so maybe things are not in harmony as much as you would like them to be. Let's see, well, this is the shadow card, 9 of cups. So you're doing pretty good. But I'm putting it in the back of the pile because it's a shadow card. Now, the advice here, I love this because this is an earth energy. Queen of Pentacles is an earth energy. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And what it does when it's paired with the water signs, it grounds this energy, okay? It's like there's such a great combination. Water nourishes the earth. The earth springs forth a lot of life. And with the Queen of Pentacles, you could be, especially with I think this is you right here, right? I think this is like the person that you want to have a happy family with. Maybe it's you and another person are at odds because you guys have different approaches to life. One's worried about money. The other's worried about, you know, emotions and love. This could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, and then your partner could be a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Doesn't have to be, but I think that especially, you know, when you have the 10 of Cups in between 2 people, I think you're talking about trying to blend a family. Now, whether that is trying to blend a family where you have adopted kids, where you have stepkids and step parents, or whether I just feel like, you know, you two, there's 2 people involved here. And if it's not 2 people relationship, don't worry about it. But I feel like, at least in the advice position, that maybe I'm hearing meeting in the middle. I'm also hearing a practical approach to solving the issue. I'm also hearing that if it's a quarrel between people, I want to always interject that, you know, when you're having a argument, disagreement with others, make sure that both parties understand that you want to solve the problem and, you know, attack the problem and not each other, right? So I think that it's going to involve a balance of the emotional part and the practical part of this energy here. Now, I know the camera's backwards, but they really are facing each other. So here, bam, they're facing each other in real life. So keep that in mind. And here's the next card to see what the solution is. Magician. So the Magician card is definitely a manifestor card, right? And with the Ten of Cups is actually, Ten of Cups associated with the Mars and Pisces. And with Mars and Pisces energy, it's like you're envisioning something, and it's something that your happiness, you're envisioning your happiness. And so the solution is to make a plan. I think whatever it is, make a plan. For some of you, it's not about a relationship. It's about a vision that you want to have manifested, and you're trying to have the right plan of action and execution. Okay? And I think, again, it takes the advice of someone who was practical. Because guess what? There's a lot of Pisces energy here. And Pisces is the opposite of Virgo. What does that mean? It means that wherever Pisces has these visions and these dreams, the earth energy, especially Virgo, is there to really bring that dream into fruition. So it involves calling upon someone who doesn't have this, who has the skills that you don't have, that will bring your dream into fruition. If it's a family, you know, definitely, you know, again, it's about this. This is the bigger picture here. So I think both parties need to understand what the bigger picture is. And with the Magician ending the reading, it's like, yeah, for sure, you can have what you want here. I think that for those of you who believe in a higher power, it involves having that higher power intervene into your relationship. But let's see what I'm seeing here. Yeah, so there's some justice here. There's something needs to be balanced, and if something has to be done in an approach that is the right way. Okay, whatever it is, you know what it is. But these are two energies that are very mature. They look like this, I promise. They're facing each other. Very mature energies, and they're very different. But let me tell you something. Earth and water go together. One grounds the other, and one reminds a person to mind your physical and practical activities. The other one's always wants to bring in the emotional aspect. And really, this is a really great combination for relationships, regardless if it's romantic or not. So, yeah, you can definitely do it. It just involves calling upon a higher power, manifesting it, coming together, and also seeing things from the other person's perspective. Okay, because I already feel like someone, you know, here, you both of you want this happiness in this card. It says happy people. You both want this, and like I said before, you're gonna get your wish. So the answer is a resounding yes. Okay, just remember, you know, to see things from the other person's point of view, and yeah, basically come together, come to a compromise. So that's pile 2. Let's look at pile 3. Pile 3 is the answer to your question a yes or a no. Is the answer to your question a yes or a no? Pile number 3 is the answer to your question a yes or a no. Pile number 3 is answer to your question a yes or a no. Is answer to your question a yes or a no, pile 3. Okay. All right. Nice. So, Six of Pentacles starts your reading off, and I feel like it has to do with, I feel like it has to do with somebody in the spotlight, or money that needs to be shared, give and take of some kind. Something needs to be balanced. Let me see what else I can find here. Six of Pentacles has a lot to do with giving as much as you're taking. Has to do with borrowing. It has to do with charitable causes. It has to do with money owed, but it also has to do with politics. Has to do with being on a stage, right? And I think whatever you're doing, I think someone's asking for money or to borrow some money, because right now you're not feeling very successful. This ended up in the challenge position, but it's like, I feel like you're not feeling very successful with what you're doing right now, and maybe you need some help. I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe you're fearful because you're wanting to borrow money from somebody, and maybe you've asked too many times. I really don't know what this is about. I'm seeing 2 6s here, and I feel like 6 might be a number that is important, whether that be a birthday, a month, a day, an amount, or something. But I can tell you this, you're wanting to succeed at something. I know that much. And the advice is that right now you need to go ahead and trust your higher mind, and also to take the bandage off, because I feel like you are not wanting to face something that's in front of you, something that you don't want to look at. And I think that maybe it's also about being diplomatic about something. And I think that it has to do with making a choice or a decision. But I also feel like it has to do with, what's the word I'm looking for? It's I can't think of the word I'm looking for, but basically it's like cognitive dissonance, right? It's cognitive dissonance, where you're trying to marry or bring two ideas or thoughts together, right? And something is in between this, your success. It's like maybe you're afraid to approach this Venusian person. Maybe it's your mom. Maybe it's the mother of your child. Maybe you're trying to get success or be in the limelight, but you don't think that you're ready to be in the limelight. Maybe there's a self-esteem issue about being in front of the camera. Maybe it's like you want the success, and yeah, there's something about not wanting to move forward, about a decision. It's about a decision, right? But I think it has to do with the Empress as probably a person or abundance or something. But the beginning of the reading had to do with 6 of Pentacles. And I know that for a lot of you, it's like, I think that you've reached a bottom in a sense. Spirit's telling me you reached a bottom. And it's like, I think that in order for you to come out of that bottom, you have to ask for help, right? And I think that you're afraid to ask for help from somebody. But if you're asking if they're going to help you, the answer is yes. Some of you are coming to this reading because you owe someone money, or someone owes you money, and you want to know if they're going to give it back. The answer is yes. Because this is the answer. The answer is yes. The Empress is the abundant, fruitful person in the deck. But the answer is yes. The advice is to make a decision. The advice is to make the decision. Do not be afraid to use your intuition. Whatever is you're afraid to look at, you got to look at it, okay? But your answer is a yes, all right? As long as you follow the advice of making a decision and looking at it from a perspective that you need to, all right? And you know what I mean by that. So thank you so much for coming to my video. Please like and subscribe. And if you want to order a tarot card reading or an astrology reading from me, the information is down below, and I'll see you next time.